All right, sports fans, it's stop joining you once more. And in house today, we have Omar Ahmadzi, who is a skipper for Afghanistan's DMV T10 World Cup Season 2 team. Omar, greetings. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing amazing, doing amazing. I appreciate you joining us for
Yeah.
the second season of DMV Top, the T10 World Cup. And of course, we have our tournament director in the house, Arif. Arif, you there? Arif Wali.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi,
Arif,
how are you?
I'm doing amazing. Hats off to you for doing an amazing job and actually coordinating everybody to get to this point. I know it's going to be an exciting weekend. We're just a matter of days away from the event itself. Okay, so
Yeah.
just to jump things off, just give the fans a bit of a rundown about the tournament, what makes this season different from last, and what they got to look for, what to look forward to.
I'm definitely, thank you for having me, Umar and Noel. I'm very excited for this tournament. It's going to be on 17th and 18th of October. This time we have it for 2 days rather than keeping it for one day. It's going to be too crowded, so that's what we have changed for this year. And of course, we have a very good change. We brought up like a Super Bowl. Super Bowl means like each run would count double. If you hit a 6, it would count 12. If you get out on a Super Bowl, it would be like -5 from you. Another change we brought up is we have like impact players. Like each team can have a couple of impact players, so if they can bat and ball either thing for their team. And I mean, like that would be pretty much it. There is some other news things that we have added to more teams, which is South Africa and England. So I'm pretty excited for those two teams.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I know we have every country represented, and I mean every country because the final team in is what rest of the world, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna pivot over to Omar. Omar, our skipper for Afghanistan. So Omar, tell us a bit about your background so the fans can get a chance to know you.
Yes, my name is Omar Abdul Rahim Zay, and I'm originally from Afghanistan, born and raised in uh, Pakistan. Actually, played a lot of cricket from childhood in Pakistan and learned, of course, cricket there as well. Played high school cricket and college, and then continued coming into US and started playing WCL, WNCB, all those leagues. Um, I haven't been exposed to some high level crickets like first class, but I've played like US Open, Atlanta Open, all those big tournaments as well. And we're excited, looking forward to this T10 tournament. And of course, it's a great initiative.
And I like what the promoters have actually done with the event in introducing the Super Bowl entity. How do you think that's going to impact your team and your team's performance with this rule change?
Uh, in our team, we have a very good batting lineup and very quick thinkers who can actually make a quick decision on the field since it's a T10 fast-paced game. We have a big hitters actually from different teams, and I think this will work great. And some of us have been in a tournament where there was a Super Bowl, and worked great for us. And it's really exciting. It's more. It brings more pressure on a batsman and a bowler, and that makes it more exciting.
I mean, to think of it right, if you're down and you need that Super Bowl to you hit a six over, you get 12 runs, and still with the possibility of losing runs on that one ball, that has to be nerve wracking. But I know the fans are going to just totally love that. So you're Afghanistan by birth, but Pakistan by association. So do you think Pakistan is going to try to claim you after this tournament? Because I anticipate you guys doing very well. I heard you guys got some young talent over there.
Uh, I have a good friendship with Pakistan team owner and captain. They already have reached me uh, for playing for them, but they didn't know I actually am representing Afghanistan for this tournament.
So how do you arrive at that decision, right? So your development in cricket has been attributed to your affiliation with Pakistan. You represent Afghanistan, I can understand. So how do you come to that conclusion to make that decision to represent Afghanistan
Well,
versus Pakistan?
my background family, of course, they're all from Afghanistan. Also, the team I play here in WCL, it's Afghan Cricket Club, and we have a Afghan community supporters. And I have captained Afghan Cricket Club uh, for like 3 years previously as well. So that leans me more towards uh, taking a leadership for Afghanistan.
Got you. All right, so any star-studded players on your team that you want to highlight? I mean, I know you got some secret weapons over there, don't you?
Yes, we have a good batting lineup as well as we have a good bowling this year. Um, we have learned from a previous T10 tournament uh, where we had a good batting, but we were lacking some spinners. It's a T10, I know, but you still need some spinners uh, to slow down the pace of the game for the batsmen when they're hitting or they're playing the pace bowling well. So we added a couple of more spinners and well-experienced spinner who have played some good cricket. Yeah.
All right, so no switching mindsets from a T20 format, which you're probably more accustomed to playing, to like a one-off T10 tournament like this. How does a player mentally make that shift and still be able to perform at a high level?
So our guys are prepared for this fast-paced cricket, and they have played T10 previously, and they know they have the agility and the mindset to be quick thinkers at the field and come up with quick decisions.
All right, so I know there's been a lot of chatter in the group about showcasing younger talents. I know there are a lot of guys with aspirations to actually play at a much higher level. Can you speak to your specific aspirations? What are some of your goals?
Can you elaborate that? Sorry.
Okay, so a lot of guys, you're not just playing to play because you like cricket or you love cricket. Okay, I know there's an end in mind, a goal, right, that you probably personally set as to how far you want to see your cricket career go. You mind sharing that with us?
Yes. So the whole reason for having Afghan team, we have a growing community and very young talent coming in from Afghanistan. We wanted to showcase this to them and have the recognition of cricket in local, so they can bring up their youngsters. Like Wali has a academy running for young Afghans to be involved in cricket and encourage parents. This will encourage the parents that the cricket in DMV area is famous, and they will have their kids involved, and of course they will have a bright future.
One of the things I've always liked, and Arif, you probably agree with this comment, is I always like whenever there's a break in the innings, right, or the game's over, and you guys get approached by these young kids that are looking up to you even at this local level. How does that feel?
Well, it feels great that you have youngsters who inspires you and who shows interest in cricket, and they want to be like you and perform in the local or some state level cricket.
Got you. Arif, let me just switch over to you for real quick, okay?
Yeah.
So I know you're involved a lot locally, and you've done a lot of things in terms of training camps, and you're driving many programs in local schools to get cricket mainstream. Okay, is there a particular demographic that shows more interest? I know India has this as a mainstay in terms of a sport for them. But is there any particular demographic that you would say that's more prominent than the next?
I think so. All of them, they're very interested in it. There is no specific background that shows more demographic. All of them are together, but I would definitely give more credits to Hispanic community, as most of them, they have been already playing baseball and they're really good in it, and also they knows how to hit the ball, and they know almost all the things. The only thing which we need to work on it, which would be their skills. They have the hitting power by playing baseball and all those things. So definitely Hispanic community.
Got you. Well, I'll tell you what. So Omar, any closing remarks for your fans? I know that people are gonna just be dying to see you guys come up against some of these other teams, like for example India. But is there a particular team you're looking forward to playing against?
Yeah, we would love to have rest of the world, but for that we will have to qualify for the next round, and looking forward to playing
So
with
that's the
them. And
one team
of
that
course,
you don't want to beat is the rest of the world.
yeah, we want to face them, and of course, we want to see Ricken coming up in the next round, and
I'll let
we
him
will
know.
love to.
I'll let him know you said that today. Okay. All right. So now you have him on blast. You got to represent. So, but I want to thank you for your time, Omar. You bring a lot to the sport itself. I can tell you're enthusiastic about your role, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys do well. I really wish you the best, and it's going to be a fun time. The next the 17th and the 18th at Hanson Park and Bowling, respectively. 17th and the 18th, and it's going to be a lot of cricket in a short span of time. This will also be live streamed, and you guys will see the information below on the link. You guys can click on if you're not able to attend, but I know you guys can't wait to get this content out to your fan base. So with that being said, Omar, I want to thank you for your time, and Arif, I want to thank you so much for actually coordinating the tournament and to get it to this level. And folks, that's DMV T20 World Cup Season 2. See you on the pitch.